You're one of the things I love about talking to historians is the 30,000-foot view that you take, the amount of research you do. How do you feel historians are going to view this period in history, including, your book, the reaction to it, what you're seeing just on the political landscape? Take whatever time frame you want, but these things do go in cycles, and I'm curious where you see we are, and is there some way out of it?
I think the challenge for future historians is to be nonpartisan, and the journalism isn't going to help them. I very recently and fairly seriously argued to one of my best friends who's trying to decide, what's their next book going to be, that he should think about doing Trump. Because he is a nonpartisan person, really thorough. He just has the personal strength to be able to do Trump and not be either overwhelmingly hostile or a fanboy. That's what we need. Academic history, history in university history departments, has really slipped in quality over the last 20 years, both because of increased politicization and because too many historians are fixated on talking to other historians, not getting out there and talking to real people who matter. It's very striking to me that so many of the best books that have been done in recent years, John Ives' new King biography that came out 3 or 4 months ago, Joshua Prager's great book on Norma McCorvey, the woman behind Roe v. Wade. John and Josh are former Wall Street Journal reporters. They put years into doing these books, and they are exactly the sort of books we need. They're not grinding anybody's partisan or political axe. They're books that, years from now, people will still look at.
Do you feel that, I hate the cancel culture, I know has become a hackneyed term, but when applied to academia, that's certainly been a concern. Is that, you didn't mention that explicitly, but is that basically part of the same bucket, or do you think we use that as an easy excuse for why we're not seeing the kind of work that you think we should be seeing more of?
My view of the problem is that academia has become too much of a fraternity rather than a profession. Now, most of my academic life I actually spent in law schools, not history departments, even though I'm a historian, because of so much of my legal scholarship. And law schools, law faculties always have been better at retaining a professional focus rather than devolving into just a sort of friends and neighbors approach to fraternization.